Freaking buffering. I'm not in Stream. I gave up on Streamlabs now. We're just in Zoom. We're back. Yep. I know, Jeanette, that one is in review. They're still reviewing that one. I'm not in Stream. I gave up on Streamlabs now. We're just in Zoom. But they had 2 videos taken down. They already have 1 copyright strike. The other one was taken down for hate speech. Hi, Lamb Chop. The other one goes through, that'll be 2 copyright strikes, 3 strikes, you're out. So if they make another video using my voice or face, they're pretty stupid. Absolutely, Angela. They are mentally ill. And they gave me a threat today too. That I better watch out because they'll go, what did they say? They'll go digging into my past. What do you think you're gonna find? You think you're gonna find mugshots? Sorry, I don't have them. I didn't live the life you might think that I led, that you're afraid that I'm gonna be afraid you're gonna expose me. What are you gonna expose me as? I live my life here. This is who I am. Have fun trying to dig up some stuff on me. Go ahead. Got a brilliant in your head comment on Carolyn's response video, but I can't remember it. I mean, I'm not, what are they going to find on me? It's that other lady that's accused me of having the nonprofit. She accused me before of having I don't have bankruptcies. You won't find an arrest on me. You're not going to find that I'm scamming anyone. You're not going to find fake nonprofits or any nonprofits connected to me. You're not going to find a donkey sanctuary. You're not going to find mugshots, DUIs, DWIs, drug charges. You're not going to find any of that. It's not there. I've never been arrested. I've never been in prison. I've never been in jail. Sorry. Means spreading vicious lies. I know, Angela, but let them go to town. The best they had is that I called my son the wrong name, that I called Ethan Luke. Oh boy, like you guys don't know that. I do it 24/7. Call my kids the wrong name. That makes me a bad mother. I'm not selling tigers. I'm so bored. I know, Mrs. McJagger. That's what they think. Like I'm going to be like, oh, Jimmy, they said they're going to expose me. What are they going to expose me for? I've lived a very, very boring life by their standards, I guess. Right, Sharon? Yeah, I know. The donkey, they really did. They did. They said I had bankruptcies and I have a nonprofit donkey sanctuary in which I open box openings and it's a scam. And I've taught my older children how to scam and they have nonprofits. Really? My daughter that, yeah, that's news to all my kids. Wow. Nonprofit organizations, scam ones, no less. I know. I was even going to make a funny meme. I told you I wanted to recreate that meme where the mother's stirring and she's like, Sally, am I a good mother? And the little girl goes, Mom, my name is Linda, or whatever she has her name is. I wanted to do that with Luke or Ethan, maybe even like a little video clip and be like, Luke, am I a good mother? Mom, my name is Ethan, or you know what I'm talking about. And I make fun of that. I know that I call my kids the wrong name. If you think that makes me a bad mother, boy, put me in there. As a napkin hoarder, but maybe not even that, Linda, because you should see how many napkins I just sent off to Lisa. I said I'm her enabler. I sent her so many napkins, it had to be 3 bags full, plus the napkins she left in my car. She's going to need a new napkin cart. New napkin cart. Just say, so what, who cares? Well, that's what I'm saying, Alethea. I'm like, go for it. What do you think you're going to expose me? Oh, we're going to get where you used to be at that strip club, dancing on that pole you thought nobody knew about. What did they think they're going to find? Wait till we get your mug shots out there. Have fun on that one. You call your kid the cat's name. They were not mean in the prank. Okay, Julie. Once they get past, you can also forget how old they are. Let's do a napkin exchange. Yeah, we have to do a napkin exchange. It's a lot of work getting those napkins out, Sassy Darcy. You can't even believe it. And then I couldn't even find, I was like, there was one package of napkins I had to find. And then Jimmy's like, well, don't worry about it. I just had so many freaking napkins, and that I knew one package that I wanted to open. I couldn't find it. Got me so mad. How does a pole dancer have to be pretty strong? Do you remember that meme where the lady went on there and she fell down in the living room? That was horrible. Speaking of which, Honey Boo Boo has a new show, I see. That's sad. You sent a new photo with measurements. Oh, as soon as my internet wants to cooperate. Okay, Snow Remover says there's no date on that toy, but it is over 100 years old. They are her grandmother's toys. And trying to open the picture. Yeah, that's a toy that you could really kill someone, right? Get hit in the head with that, kid hit somebody in the head with that, you're a goner. Well, maybe not, but seriously injured. Stitches for sure. Okay, I'm trying to move this over. Oh no, I can't move it over. I'm in Zoom. I've got to do a share. Hold on. Okay, so it should be sharing that now. Hello. I can't see the chat, so I'll just wait a few minutes and then go back. Don't forget, tomorrow night, we're unboxing mini brands right here with Lisa D, me, Two Scooter, Mom Ames. If anybody else has mini brands unopened and would like to join, let us know. You too can come up on panel, close your eyes and guess what mini groceries you have. Okay, I'm going to stop the share. Okay. So I can go back to the chat. Where can I get some napkins? Janae, where do you live? Do you live in the United States? Christmas tree shops had great napkins. Honey Boo Boo, the saddest story ever. Well, it's even sadder now. Supposedly she pretended she was snorting something. And so they made her work on a farm shoveling manure. I know I was in the small picture. I waved to show you that I knew. I wanted to do it, but don't have mini brands. Daybell said there is a brand in your country. Lisa H, did you open your mini brands? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I saw that same thing, freaking Tanya. I was like, what are they doing? It was Chicago, wasn't it? I'm like, isn't it still a little cold there? They were wearing like big arse panties. I know. I saw that. Your thoughts, please. He's gone tonight. We are changing the door code. What, Purple? I missed that. Purple, I don't know what's going on. Whose thoughts? Honey Boo Boo. She's like 14 years old. Still got that attitude. I think I sent you pics of them in your email. You did? Well, that wasn't right. I said it again, Ivy Lynn. I did. Charlotte stores are open yet. I don't know, Janae. Where are you located, Janae? In South Carolina? Potter. Potter a lot of times listens. Sometimes if you say the person's name 3 times, they come in the chat. Where are you, Potter? Potter, are you there? Where are you, Potter? Potter, if you're there, that was 4 times. Come on into the chat. Tragic story. No, I think she's 14, Sherry. I think she's 14. Your daughter's boyfriend had thoughts of, oh my goodness. That's not good, Purple Passion. Get a restraining order, call the police. How old are they? You have comment about panties. She turns 14 in August. Okay. Now the older sister is raising the chubby teen. The older sister that had a baby at like, would the older sister have a baby at like 14 or something? He held one to his sister. Wonderful. Did you call the police? And didn't the mother's boyfriend? Something like that. The only time my daughter was home at, I guess when that was on, was it like 2011, 2012? And we had watched it. And then I never kept up with it at all. But then something popped up. Where did it pop up? Something popped up somewhere. And I'm like, is that Honey Boo Boo? And I'm like, wow. It didn't help 3 times. Well, how much older are her sisters? They're old enough to care for her? Where's Mama June? Where's Mama June? She's still in jail or something? Or she's not allowed to have custody? Yeah, I know her real name is Alana. I did see the baby talk though. I couldn't watch Honey Boo Boo anymore. Either can I. I didn't watch it. I saw like a little, it was enough for me, the little clip. Shari, are you really into Honey Boo Boo? She's gambling. She's on drugs too, right? That's what I thought. That's what somebody said on the clip that I watched. I can't believe they were really in the pageant circuit, you know? That's an old commercial of her. That's cute. Oh, there is one. We had him leave and then told my daughter what he wanted to do. She is 5 months pregnant with his baby, of course, right? How old are they? Why is he doing this? Is he off of medication or something? What is he doing this for? Do you want to call in and talk about it? Because it's hard to talk in the chat. She has awful choice in men, you think? How old is Honey Boo Boo? They said she's going to be 14 in August. Choking on ashes? And see your comments. Can everyone see my comments? Sometimes it hides people and then they pop up. We told our daughter we don't want him back in the house. No, you don't want him back in the house. But you also don't want him to come and do you any harm. You should call the police. What kind of gambling is she doing, Lynn? What kind of gambling? Is she playing slots or something? What's she doing? No, producers asked me to make 3 quilts. Producers asked you to make 3 quilts for them? How? I mean, are you a quilt maker? I mean, are you like a famous quilt maker in our midst right here? What a sad, messed up family, Caladesi said. Casino in Arkansas. What is she playing over there? Blackjack? Double down on that 11. Lisa D, you are ignoring choking on ashes. You're lost. What happened to the live? Oh, we finished it. We finished and then we buffered. So then we started another live, but we finished that. That's finished, done and finished in that one video. There's a lot of information you can rewind. I'm going to do some headlines here in a few minutes. She's probably on the phone with Carolyn. Lisa D, no, she's not. She might have fallen back asleep. I don't know where she is. I don't know. Try names. One is 21, blackjack. No notifications, Cheryl said, but I'm back. Welcome back. Lisa D. I think I forgot to add the 61, so you couldn't see my comments to you. I'm here. Okay, so there was something I wanted to go over. He is 23. Okay, I see, and I just left when you finally put that up. Let me see. Hold on. He's 23 and was not taking meds, and my daughter is in her 30s. He's 23 and your daughter's in her 30s. Your grandchild was crying. Okay, wait, they already have children together? Oh, yikes. So why is he doing this? Why does he want to hold this stuff to people's throats? Do you want to call in? Because it's very hard to get it in this piecemeal. If you want, I can give you a number you can call in, because it's hard to understand it like this. But I think you're in a dangerous situation, and I think you need to call the police. Okay, so can you send me an email to carolyn@truecrimechat.org? Your daughter has 3 children, and she's pregnant with, is this baby she's pregnant with the only one that's his? I told Lisa she was a flat leaver. I told her. I would, okay, you would, but the hubby's sleeping. Are the other 3 kids are not his kids? She said her husband, yeah, I got that too. Thanks. She's 5 months pregnant with a child with him, right? His first, okay. And she and the 3 grandchildren are all with you right now? Not ready to be, oh, he's not ready to be a father? Is that why, oh, you better be really careful then. You better be so careful and call the police. Because it sounds like he wants to take care of something. I'm serious. If he's doing this stuff with the knife because he's not ready to be a father, what is he doing it to his sister for? I don't get that. Why did he do that to his sister? Okay, Cheryl. They live with us. Well, you could definitely not have him in the house with you anymore. So after 5 months, he just flipped out that he's not ready to be a father? And his sister lives in your house too? We went to his sister. And his sister said he held a knife to her too? I know that, Lisa H. I know the chat is always like that. It's so nuts in here. This doesn't sound good, Purple. It really doesn't. So is he trying to make her get an abortion or something? Like, what is the purpose with the knife thing? 3 hours away. You're in the process of leaving. Please call the police. And yes, I am yelling. Yeah. we've seen it before here. I mean, if somebody, look at Scott P, if they don't want the baby, they can do something drastic. Don't take that chance. She cannot be around him. His sister lives 3 hours away, but you went to his sister's house and she said he held a knife to her, but why? Even with a restraining order, you have to be so careful, because if he's been living at your house, he probably knows the ins and outs, and he'll come in there and I don't want to scare you, but he'll even break a window to do what he needs to do, or push or knock down a door. You're changing the door code tomorrow, but what are you doing tonight? Where do you live? What state do you live in? She sent him to his sister's house. Why did he put the knife on the sister? He told my husband this tonight, that he doesn't want to be a father. But what? Okay, this is so hard. What is he telling your daughter? To get an abortion? Is that what he's telling her? What is he telling her? Yeah, you better be careful, because you're in Alberta, Canada. You should let the police know right now. You don't know what he's telling your daughter. She won't tell you why he said he's going to. You need to get the police there now. Yeah, and if he's with his sister, she needs to have him under surveillance. He told my husband about the knife stuff. But haven't you spoken to your daughter about it? Isn't she there? No, she said that she sent him to his sister's. You need to call the police. He said he wanted to kill himself. Gumshoe Graham says domestic violence increases when the woman is pregnant. Danger. They need to get out of the house until they have him confined. They need to keep all safe, not just the pregnant one. Maybe he needs to be committed. I don't know what your laws are regarding that in Canada. An involuntary admission for a psychiatric evaluation for 72 hours. Sounds like that's would be in order too. They can Form 10 him. Form 10 him, I guess that's your involuntary committal. Yeah, why don't you call, I guess Carol and A might be in Canada. So tell them that he's suicidal and he's threatened your daughter. Don't wait. Look at that other, I mean, those other people, they threw the boyfriend out of the house and he came back and he grabbed the parents and killed them. People are acting nutso today. You don't want to take a chance on that. We told our daughter we don't want him back at the house. But just, does she want to get back with him after he did this? Does she trust? Are you saying that she trusts him? And I don't get it. Or she wants him back in the house? Then she's not thinking clearly either. Is he on drugs? Angie Jones, how is your husband? How old are the other children? She is hurt. Well, you don't want her dead, and you don't want yourselves all dead. So problem maybe with the daughter here. Maybe the daughter is not wanting to do it to the boyfriend. Is that what it is? Your daughter doesn't want to do anything to the boyfriend? Then that's it. You would just have to do it. And son that lives with dad. She has a son that lives with his dad, but you said she has, how many children are in the house? Hey, KD. Laurel says you'll be helping the boyfriend out. The daughter's in her 30s, Lisa. The guy's 23. She feels she will never have a man. He's not a man that she wants to have. He's a boy, and he's bad news. Two girls are in the house. How old are the two girls? The guy is young, Lisa. The guy's 23. Her daughter's in her 30s. Hi, Cupcake. She said she's a failure. Okay, well, do not listen to your daughter right now. She is trauma bonding and can't be saved. Girls are 6 and 9. How long has this guy been living with you? And you had no problem getting him out of the house to go to his sister's? Because it doesn't sound like he would be easy to get out of the house. Are you sure he's with his sister? Okay, but you need to call the police. You can't listen to your daughter because she's not thinking clearly. You can't listen to her. Alberta, I think she said, Carolyn. Oh, that's good news. Angie's doing well. We told his sister to come get him. Did she come and get him? Are you sure? Have you spoken to his sister? I mean, he could leave at any time. Why would his sister want to be around him if he pulled a knife on his sister? I didn't see it, Angie. I'll go up and look in a sec. He's doing well? Good. If he doesn't want to be a father, he will try to do something. She can't call in, she said, because her husband is sleeping. What do I have in my hair? I have something in my hair. Walnuts or something. He was just quiet. Well, that doesn't mean anything good. And you don't know that he's still at his, maybe his sister fell asleep. Maybe he killed her. How, you know, what do you know? Does he have a criminal record? The mother of the girl. Yes, they live with her pet. Yeah, you really should call in. I mean, your husband, I don't even understand how any of you could be sleeping. Not to be rude, but I don't understand because this is pretty serious, especially if you're in true crime, you know this. Oh, thanks, Laurel. Okay, hold on. Purple, this is getting so aggravating because I want to just talk to you. You don't know much about this guy your daughter's 5 months pregnant from. How long has he been living with you? Why don't you know too much about him? If that was my daughter, I would freaking get her up and say, what the hell is going on? Because I guarantee you there's drugs involved. Did you search his name? Though in Canada, they're not as open with the records as they are in the United States, though. They just met in November. Okay. And how long has he been living with you? Does he drink? Is he on drugs? Does he have a job? Did he go to college? What does he do? She moved here in December and brought him. Okay, so he's been living at your house during this quarantine. I'm sure you had time with this guy. What do you think of this guy? Is he on drugs? Does he drink? Is he educated? Does he have a job? Is he someone you want your daughter to be with? And in that time frame, did you see any behavior? Are you saying he just flipped out and did this tonight? Not working on EI. Yes, see, I don't know what yes means. That's why I asked you to call in, because it's very hard to get the information like this. No, we think he has problems mentally. Oh, you have to call the police then. He's mentally unstable. He's threatened your daughter's life. He's threatened his sister's life. He said he doesn't want the baby that she's carrying. You got to call the police. Don't worry about being your daughter's friend right now. Call the police. Don't even tell her. Call the freaking police and get them there. When the police come, they'll take care of your daughter. You have to call the police. If you don't do it and something happens, you'll never forgive yourself. And you're putting those little girls at risk. We don't want him here. Okay. Call the police. You have to call the police. Don't say you don't want him there. You're not going to have him there. It's your house, right? Is your daughter sleeping? Call the police. Okay, so you have to call the police. I think she's afraid of her daughter too, though. Okay, but you have to call the police. Just tell them what's going on. Just like you're telling us, tell the police. Okay, please go call the police. Thank you. Let us know what they say, but you got to call the police. What town do you live in Alberta? Sister said he did it to her years ago. He's 23. You don't know that he's not, you don't know that he's not coming back. You have to call the police. No, Tanya, he threatened his sister with a knife years ago, she's saying. He threatened the daughter tonight. Said he doesn't want to be a father. What town are you in? Your daughter can't stay with this guy. I can't say what town I am. Well, that's the opinion. You need to call the police. If you don't do that, you're putting everybody at risk. He threatened Carol. Did he threaten her with a plan on how? No, I asked and she said she doesn't know, that he threatened her, told the father that he's going to put a knife, or he did put a knife on her neck, and that he doesn't want to be a father. She said Alberta. Yeah. I was told not to say anything. It was eating me up. I understand that, Purple Passion, but you were told by who not to say anything? Your daughter? You need to call the police. I think she's scared of her daughter. Tonight, Karen H? He was thinking, he didn't do it. Okay, what? You can't come back and live at your house. Where's the father of those two little girls? The girls that are 6 and 9, where's their father? Your husband told you not to say anything. Why? How come? Why doesn't he want you to call the police? I don't get it. Oh, Karen, okay. They live 5 hours from us. The father of the two little girls? The dad. What kind of father is he? Is he a good father? Do they see him? The father of her two other kids? That's the sister that lives 3 hours, Karen. I asked her where the father of the two girls is. Oh, it's 3:33. Girls going to wed to dads on Wednesday for 2 weeks. They're going to their fathers for 2 weeks? Well, that's good, but you just can't chance that because he could do something tomorrow and kill you all. See, exactly right, Linda. Linda says this is why things happen. If he doesn't want that baby, he's going to do something so that baby's not born. And it could be all of you that get and your little grandchildren. Okay, I'm glad the girls go to visit their dad, but you can't wait till Wednesday. Just call the police and see what they say. You're changing the door code tomorrow. That doesn't mean anything. Your daughter can give him the new code. He can break a window. No, they're walnuts. No, it's being she's somebody that's been here before. But it doesn't matter about a security system if you don't get, you think he's just going to go away because you have a security system? You said that your daughter wants him back. Your daughter wants him back. She's going to give him the security code. I've spoken to Nacho Friend. Hopefully she'll be back soon. She was hurt by a lot of your comments in the chat. I shouldn't say a lot, some comments in the chat. She's confused. We told her this is serious, but what is she confused about? She thinks that you will let him back in there. She thinks that he's suddenly going to want this baby. The daughter's in her 30s. The guy's 23. The daughter has, I guess the son is older than 9. Her emotions due to pregnancy, right? But you have to get out. I mean, you have to get him out, and he's not going to get out just by changing the code. He needs a mental health evaluation. Do you want to find out he killed your daughter? Do you want to find out when you come down that she's gone, she went to meet him somewhere and he killed her? How would you feel? Not good, right? Son is 13, lives with his dad. Son's 13, daughter 9, daughter 6. Okay, the 9 and the 6-year-old are with you, so their lives are at risk. Okay, how do you know he's not even abusing those girls? You don't know much about this guy. He's got mental health disorder. Looks like he's probably on drugs. Okay, you can't watch over your daughter every 2 seconds. You've got to get this guy evaluated. I don't know, Purple. I think you need to call the police now. And you just need to call the police. Document what happened and let them tell you what to do. Then at least you did that. Then your conscience will, that you did the right thing. We told our daughter if he needs his stuff from storage, she is not to go without. You shouldn't be going there at all. If he needs his stuff from storage, she shouldn't be going at all. You should have the police there if you go give him back any stuff. Yeah, but you should call the police right now. Why not call the police right now and just listen to what they say? No, Jeanette, we don't know where it is. Margarita Bill said, has your daughter ever seen him behave like this? Okay, but before you do that, Purple, you need to call the police now. Hmm. Oh. Shari says she lost her daughter and her twins in a similar situation. Please call now. He has been moody before. Okay, but he said he doesn't want to be a father. When not taking his meds, so he is off his meds. You need to call the police and get a mental health evaluation on the guy. Why is he not taking his, what kind of meds is he on? He has OCD. What kind of meds does he take? What does he take for his OCD? Alberta Crisis Support 24-hour distress line, Julie Hayes says. Right. He gets very busy, always doing stuff, then no sleep for days and won't eat. Okay, it sounds like he's bipolar and he's going through manic phases. I don't think he's OCD. He might have OCD, but I guarantee you he's taking medication for bipolar. Does he not have his medication? Not sleeping for several days sounds bipolar. You think he's bipolar, but you don't know what medication he's taking. He has medication. Why isn't he taking it though, Purple? What is his medication? I think he's on drugs. I think he's on drugs and not bipolar medication. I think he's on drugs and maybe he can't get his drugs of choice. And I think you need to call the police because he could end up taking something he's not used to, having it go over the edge. He could end up not getting, you don't know what if he's a paranoid schizophrenic? You don't know what's going on. Your daughter's worried she won't have a man. This is not any man she wants to be with. Says he has not taken one of his meds. They make him sick, but he's been with you since December. You sure he's not on Adderall or something? You say he has OCD, or what about ADD, ADHD? Yeah, Muna, she can't call because she doesn't want to wake her husband up. Well, he's obviously not getting better. So you say you thought he was getting better. What was he doing? Okay, Jeanette. He has a lot of issues. Okay. So you've got to call. Don't you want to call the police? I mean, did she just meet him and bring him home to live with you? You're not safe, right? Why do you think you're safe right now? Because you think he's with his sister? What if he kills his sister and comes there? How does that make you safe? They could pour gasoline all over your house and light it on fire while you're sleeping. They met in November and you had them move in December? You're not safe. You're worried about upsetting your husband, upsetting your daughter, and, you know, it's not good. Take the chance of upsetting them, okay? Because otherwise you may never know the consequences because you may all be killed. You've just got to bite the bullet and do it. And you can't worry about anybody. Your daughter brought him there, but you're the parents, right? I mean, I'm sorry. My daughter, is not in that position, okay? But if my daughter was living home and if my daughter had three kids from two different fathers living with us, comes home and says, I'm bringing this guy here to live. Do you think my husband and I are going to be like, oh yeah, sure, come on in? I don't understand how that seemed like a good, decision, but it did, and whatever reason. But you've got to get him out of your house and you've got to get him out of your daughter's life. He doesn't want the baby. He's not someone you can trust. And she's worried she's not going to find a man. She probably has to go to therapy because it looks like she has a history of choosing the wrong man. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but yeah. And you're going to have to lay down the law with your daughter. That's it. It looks like you're supporting her. So okay, Diana. Your husband let him come. Why, though? Do you know why your husband let him come? Did you talk to your husband about it? Are you afraid of your husband? It sounds like you're enabling your daughter to keep going with this stuff. It's not good. And instead of worrying about finding a guy, really, she has to get her life in order. He just said yes. And you had nothing to say about it? I don't know, Purple. We're telling you need to call the police. This guy is not stable. He's off of his medication. He's threatened physical harm to your daughter and to his sister. He doesn't want the baby. He doesn't want to be a father. After she got pregnant, then she wanted a family. What do you mean she wanted a family? She has 3 kids already. She has a family. I don't know, 2 young girls, and she took in a guy that she just met that's way younger than her and has 2 little girls in the house. Do you know that those girls are not being abused? I'm sorry you feel like crying. You need to call the police. He doesn't have a job. She wants a man in her life. Purple, do you see an issue with that? Did she want any man in her life? And she needs help. She needs mental help, counseling. That's why another reason you should call the police so they can help set up something for her. He was working at Timmy's, the coffee place. How is he going to? Not to be mean, but what is she doing with a 23-year-old guy when she's in what, her mid to late 30s? I'm and not even a 23-year-old that has his life together, which I don't know too many that do have their life together as guys, but still, I mean, again, I'm not meaning to sound harsh, but it's sounding like she's already had problems with 2 other guys. We are telling her she can raise her kids alone. That shocked you too? That's why she needs therapy. If she thinks that having any man in her life will make her happy, then she needs to get help. Yeah. She has your love and support, but really the support you need to get her is mental help. And you need to get this guy out of here evaluated, and you need to start calling the police so you have something down there as a starting point. Changing the code is not going to do anything. Does your daughter have a job? Did she go to college? Did she have it? What's going on with your daughter though? Everything is shut down, but not the police. Yeah, it sounds like your husband's going to let him back in too. Your daughter is on AISH. I don't know what that is. Is that some kind of assistance in Canada? She and her brother have ADHD. Okay, ADHD, a lot of people have it. That doesn't mean you can't work and get a job and do great things. That's not an excuse. Or are you saying she's on the assistance for the handicap because of ADHD? Okay, but she's able to go out and find new guys and get pregnant and bring them home. I don't know, Purple. I mean, you have to make a decision here and you have to step up. And if you don't want to rock the boat with your husband or your daughter, you're not going to do anything and you're going to think everything is fine. And then when it's not, what are you going to tell yourself? I think they just threw him out tonight. She's saying, Mrs. McJagger, and I think she's saying that someone has to come and change the code. I don't know. I don't know, Purple, but it's getting late here and you need to call the police because I'm telling you, you asked for my advice. I'm telling you what you need to do. You need to call the police. You need to forget about what your husband's saying, forget about what your daughter's saying, and you need to call the police. And I really hope that you do it. And I really hope this doesn't end in a really bad way because this guy, if he doesn't want a baby and he's 23 years old and he's off his medication, he may just find a way not to have one. Okay, please call the police and please would you let me know what happens? And Sakura is offering you legal help. But you have to do something. It's not going to go away. And your daughter's never going to make any better decisions if she doesn't get help and find out why she keeps doing this because she's stuck on a man that's going to make everything better. It's not going to make everything better in her life. There's something missing that she's got to address. We change door code on our panel, we can change ourselves. Yeah, but you need more than the door code. If your daughter wants a man so much, he'll call her, give her a sob story. She'll either meet him where he can kill her or he'll come back there and kill all of you. You hear these stories, we read them every night, right? You hear these stories. You have to know that this happens. Good night, Purple. I really hope you call the police. Okay, Michelle. Yeah, I'm going to go too. We'll probably be on a little earlier tomorrow because we're going to do those unboxings. So look for us earlier tomorrow. And thank you to the moderators. Thank you all for coming. Angie, I'm glad your husband did well. Prayers for all that need them. God bless you guys. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay well. Purple, call the police. Stay safe, stay well. I don't know, Angie. Probably maybe 10:30 or so. All right. Eastern. All right, everybody. Take care. Bye. See you tomorrow.